We live? Hey, we're live. We're live. This. Share screen. Erase. Share. There we go. Alright, we're up and running. I don't have the audio coming through, right? Share screen. Also share tab audio. No. There we go. There we go. Let's fuck around with this thing one more. Yeah. There we go.
Back to the streets of Toronto for one year ago, one that reigned supreme as the Cole took the win in dominant form. Colton Herta has a rich history in IndyCar, a very well known family name. Very fortunate to work here at Andretti Global because I get to work alongside Colton, and even though I'm on Kyle Kirkwood's car, my head's always with Kyle, but my heart's always with Cole. To have a dad that is so involved in IndyCar and in my life in IndyCar also is a cool thing. He's a good kid. He's somebody that we're very, very proud of outside of the race car. He's very patient, which I think I needed growing up. Never had to push Colton on race day. Had to push him on school. Had to push him to clean his room. Never had to push him go to the track from how old he could speak. He was telling me he wanted to go karting. Growing up in Southern California, it's a great go karting scene. It's very competitive, which is great for me. But it's also great for us to be able to go to the racetrack and bond over something that both of us love.
So choppy. This computer's not the best for this. No, it is not. Let's just close that whole fucking thing down. And my stream done crashed. Oh no. There it goes. Come on. Come on. You can do it. And we are back. There we are. So, how do I fix New Garden? Probably a safe bet that he won't have a good day. No audio, live streaming. Yeah, we're good though. We got New Garden on. B. I don't know, man. 6 minutes getting set up. One day I'll be a professional. Huh? Yeah, no, it's just poor quality because the computer isn't really built for this. But if I have to buy another computer, do I need another computer? Oh, no, I don't need another computer. I have computers. But I could probably trade in like 3 of my Camrys. You get a Lexus. I could probably trade in. I'd probably keep this one. I'd probably get rid of the other one. The new laptop. I mean, I can try this all on the new laptop. I was going through that. The whole purpose of that was to do this, but I just haven't set it up yet. Yeah, no, they're doing pre-race warm-up and no one's in here. So I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. Settings. What about them? No, it's Santana Ferrucci's not starting. Um, it's because I have to stream it through Italy. I'm from Milan. Huh? Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying it can't handle it. It's doing like on the background, like my job type shit. It's doing a lot because it's streaming YouTube live, but it's streaming a service through Europe. It's complicated. This is really what that is. Well, yeah, that's the problem. But this is a different. It's a different feed than what they get because I don't have commercials. So that's my selling point. Is we got no commercials for race, and we just go straight through the whole time. Hello, I'm Alex Pillow. Call her up. Yeah, it's all just trial and error. It's gonna suck this first year, probably next year too. Toronto race fans. This one's actually not holding up that bad. Sergeant Indians. Sergeant Indians. Here we are. The Honda track preview. Huh? Oh, I just turned that song base sideways, so now I can watch. Like I can compare it. Like it's really not that bad. It's bad for like 2025. It's over choppy and shit, but like that could be done. There we go. Oh yeah, we're all delayed and shit. There we go. We're fine. Turn our laps out there. Yeah, Milan. Let's see what we're rocking with on this fucking thing. Oh yeah, we're still going though. Oh, the upload. Yeah, that's what sucks. All right. Well, whatever. There we go. Yeah, they were running USAF there this morning. I saw. Yeah, Santino Ferrucci crashed this morning in warm-ups. It's so sad. No Santino Ferrucci. We're all so sad. There's probably going to be an early caution just on the nature of the street race. I think we got another lap. Another parade lap. Yeah, it'll be a strategy race. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we get the green soon because there's definitely, not definitely, but I'd be pretty positive there's going to be a first lap caution here. Um, my bets for today's race are Cole Herta does not finish on the podium as much as it hurts me, but he will run off in the turn 8 at some point today. He did it all damn week. So I wouldn't be surprised if at least one time in the next 90 laps he sends it and loses the race because of it. I love Marcus Armstrong for a P5. I love Callum Ilott for a P5. I would imagine Polo, Dixon, and Kirkwood are going to be involved. And then you're really looking at the McLaren boys, Pato, Lundgaard, Siegel. We're finally going green in Toronto in this very weird green section of the track. Oh no, God. Wrong chicane. There we go. And now we're green. And already look at the back of the pack. There's going to be something coming into here. Fronts are through. We got through turn 1. We got through turn 1. Look at us. That's huge. And that pretty much rules out this whole early caution. I think I just saw Newgarden and Paul an ace. And Marcus Armstrong in the P2. Marcus Armstrong pick of the day for the win. Big Marcus Armstrong fan here. Also Rasmussen, wherever he is. Looked like Kyle Kirkwood just picked up, a bunch of spots. He was P6. He's up 3 on the first lap. Below was down. Marcus Armstrong picked him up. VK's already up to 8th, so he made a power move in the front. Soft, hard. Yeah, they're all banking on an early caution. Louis Foster and Pillow. I would imagine a dirty 1-2 is going to be a theme, but they can't keep their cars in. I know someone had Marcus Everett's car, and they're working on it at going into qualifying, which after practice. And the McLaren's got 2 new engines on Friday night. So a lot of activity off the track. Plus, the Frucci crash this morning takes him out. Scott Dixon had a 6-spot penalty during qualifying. Yeah, it was Scott Dixon. Oh, who we got? Pato's already in lap 3, but he actually pitted on lap 2 to get off the softs. Oh, coming through. So they're already getting rid of soft tires early, get the stint requirement done. Yeah, the early caution is going to throw a lot of things out. Oh, and there's a caution. McLaughlin, Penske's curse continues. And still coming. No, tire stopped. It looks like they didn't attach the left wheel. And oh, yep, lug nut flying off. Yep, Penske can't put on a lug nut. I would feel bad, but I don't. I'm a Scott McLaughlin fan. I feel like what happened to Indy was terrible for him, and he should be penalized for the transgressions of ownership and upper management. But the drivers are the ones that feel the curse, and they have pissed off the racing gods. Yep, he fought like hell coming off a pit with Siegel too. There we go, and now Herta will get. I would assume Herta's going to jump off. Kirkwood's going to jump off. I would imagine Alex Palou is going to stay out and make everyone fight. So we'll have an Alex Palou show here probably for the next half hour. So McLaughlin into the wall after lug nut wasn't properly attached, and we got action on the lane. Kirkwood's in. Colnert is out. There we go, racing off. So 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 out. Herta, Armstrong, Kirkwood, but they are now in the back half of the field. And caution's very cautious. Now you got a bunch of missiles in the back. So let's get a running order up. Oh. There we go. Palou is presumably in the lead on the hard tires for the foreseeable future, depending on how these cautions play out now that you got the leaders back in the mid pack. Rinus VK in the second. Good for him. Malukas running fifth. Rossi in ninth. So we have Palou, VK, Foster, Kiffin, Simpson, and Lucas are the top five. Dixon, Newgard, and Lundgaard, Rossi, Schwartzman, top 10. Delvin for DeFrancesco was in 11th. Stingray Rock, 12th. Jacob Abel, 13th. Pato was 14th. Marcus Ericsson riding 15th. Nolan Siegel is the last car on the alternate cycle, running in 16th before Colton Herta, who just let him off the pits on the most recent cycle following the McLaughlin crash. McLaughlin. So IndyCar on Fox appears to be frozen.
Another disappointment for him. Shaky case. Disappointment and confusion.
And going through the pits. And the wheel is off from McLaughlin into the wall. Going back green here, probably next turn around. Yes, Alex Palou is back in the lead. BK and Simpson are still on the softs. And here we got another chicane to go. And another chicane. Another chicanery. And Alex Palou's going. He said bye-bye. And he's all ready. He's off. Who's going to get ballsy in the back? That's got to be Lundgaard. No, I think even deeper than that, that was probably Pato. Yeah, Pato on Siegel, it looked like. Yep. Pato diving in. Yeah, and there goes Colin Herta is going to eat through this field. We're going to flip back off of this for a second. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna ride around with Colton for a second because he's gonna carve through this field. Come I wish there was no front camera. In service on the backstretch. There we go. There's the front camera line. Absolutely awesome. And probably the most enjoyable part for him is he can feel confident just picking anyone off whenever. Oh, and there goes the stream. As it goes. See what with the go back to the main feed. Just gonna bounce around and have some fun. There's more full screen approach. There we go. Scott McLaughlin. Audio. Scott's out. I would imagine Rinus VK probably can get another 6 laps out before he has to pit on those soft tires. Yep, and there goes McLaughlin spinning out. And goodbye, Mr. Lugnut. Hello, Mr. Wall. Feel bad for him. Rough season for Penske all around. I mean, the drivers don't deserve it. It's not the drivers' fault. Upper management is upper management. They do what they do. Oh, Scott Dixon on the outside. He's got him. Oh, Malukas fought back, but Scott just took one down. He took down Kiffin. Here comes Newgarden on the inside. Nope. And Rossi's coming. Rossi's on a mission. Yeah, Rinus VK's got to pay. He's not even going to make 6 more laps. He's probably got to come in now. So you're looking at 10 green lab, 10 green flag laps on the sauce before they completely turn to shit. And he's got a pit. He's just going to keep falling down. Kalamila, P5, baby. Kalamila P5 today. That's what we're betting on. Dixon takes down Lucas. And it looks like Pato's still on a mission. Coming from the back of the field. Oh, 3 wide. Oof. Yep, Loonsgaard's got him. Yep, there you go. Why not them elbows, man? Good for you guys. That's good racing. Rinus VK has to pit. I can't believe they're not screaming on the radio to pull him in. He's lost 6 positions in the last lap. Rossi to the inside. Yeah. If it's Simpson stayed out on the soft tire, so I believe that'd be Mr. Herta to the inside. Looks like Mr. Siegel's going to follow suit. Mr. Cokewood Intel. Kirkwood into the dirt, and he's on the inside of Kiffin. Simpson gives him a little love bump. Kiffin Simpson is like menace to the other drivers. They have to pit this lap. Oh! Rasmussen spins. Oh, no. Whip it, baby. Oh, dude, you gotta. Ooh. If you can get there, you can get there. Will Power sends Rasmussen on the wall. We'll have to wait for a replay. That was what was reported. Rasmussen into the wall. That sucks. He's been having a good year. Yeah, BK gambled. Now he's the last car on a lead lap. Oof. Coming sharp out of the corner. I would have. Ooh. If you're on the softs, you go, but do you just hit for the fuel at this point just to top it off? What just Scott Dixon did. You just do what Scott Dixon does. That's a good philosophy in life. So yeah, we're gonna get low. I'm gonna fill up on water. What happened to this Fox does their thing. Fox is everything the first 10 laps. So after 10 laps, everyone just leaves their stream because they don't do the IndyCar. Well, when the national stream falls off, I was gonna say, and we're back. Had to get some water. Sorry for the delay, everyone, and sorry for the crappy glitchy stream. Working on getting that improved in the near future. Christian Rasmussen spins, hits the wall. Reportedly, Will Power got into the back of him. Shocker there. And let's see who pits. Good showing by Louis Foster so far, running in second. Let's see where we got. Where we got him. I'm finally getting those softs off. Finally. So we got Pillow, Foster, Malukas, Dixon, Lundgaard, top 5. Newgard and Schwartzman, Rossi, DiFrancesco, Pato is the top 10. Oh, there we go. We can finally see. Nope. That's Felix Rosenquist. Oh, there goes the front wing. I mean, that's a clean pass, though. That's not it. I wanted to see the white cause rasmus in the spin. This looks like willpower. That's rough to hold up willpower. That's a he's just making a pass. There's nothing malicious in that. There's another Penske racing incident in 2025. And Lowe's probably going to take off into the sunset here in about 30 seconds. And here we go. And the Ansco marching one by one. Pato to the inside. Colton to the inside. Herta got him back. So playing the pit strategy, the battle for 12 is actually the battle for the lead of the original pit strategy. David Malukas into the 2-hole. Kalamila, we running, man. 17. Primary whole ride again around here. We go. We got into diving. Marcus Erickson, Kyle Kirkwood, both make moves, move up spots. Cole Herta takes down another one. And Palou is off into the distance. 5 for 10, starting to thin out. Yeah, and the softs are going to be huge part when Palou gets them on. And he won't be able to pull off the 25-second lead over Pato he's going to need. Who's right around at 9th right now. So we'll see how this pit strategy plays out. Since restart, Herter and Kirkwood the biggest movers. And they're starting to strand out here. We're about a quarter of the way through the race, and we're looking like a Ganassi double on the podium again. Pato cannot get Alex yet. He will. Pato's much faster. Come on, Pato. And we're back to single file through the chicanes. Bless you. We're on board Kyle Kirkwood. And there's Below pulling away. He needs 25 seconds in order for this two-strap strategy to work without a caution. So he's got to be pushing hard. If not, gas-wise, he probably has 10 laps. Fuel was looking 30 to 35. 7 laps of cautions, he'd probably get it to 36. Yeah, Below's got to keep stretching there. I hope someone crashes and it's just a mayhem on pit road because I don't think he's going to pull out to the 25 seconds he needs over Pato in the next 10 laps, 13 laps. I think he can make it to 36 with all the yellows on gas. Then you just get the softs out of the way right now. It's going to have to come down to cautions, unfortunately. Will Power, last man in line. We got. What kind of laps is Below turning right now? What's his last lap? 103? 103.5. Looks like his last lap time was. Yeah, 103.5. Pato's running 101.7. Herta 101 flat. Erickson 101 flat. Kirkwood 101.1. Actually, Ring's VK is flying 100.6. Looks like the back of the field's moving a lot faster than the front of the field. So Pelot's going to have a problem on pit lane. It still has to do the soft set. He can't pull out far enough. He needs cautions. He's going to need them. Good showing by the two young ones, Lucas and Louis Foster, so far. We haven't gotten to the meat of this race yet, but they're at least hanging with the Ganassi boys up front. And then you got Lundgaard 5th, Newgard in 6th, Schwartz, Minrod in 7th, and then you got the Rossi and Award battle, which the cautions have rendered this. Everyone's on the same pit strategy, but I would argue against that with the soft tire compound still having to run on Dixon and Pelot. So Very interesting what's about to happen, probably before the next commercial break. Alex Bow's got to be within 10 laps of pitting. And do you just stick with the hards and hope you can get lucky at the end on some softs? But yeah, we're going to see. They got to pit soon. If they can get to 37, it still doesn't really help their cause. They still have to run the stint on the softs, and the softs only last 8 to 10 laps. As we saw at VK earlier, he fell like a rock about 6 laps after the restart from the McLaughlin crash. I think it was like lap 14. They don't last long enough. Alex Blow's actually in trouble. While he's in the lead right now, he's not in a good spot. And it looks like David Malukas just lost second gear. Powertrain issue in second gear for David Malukas. It's going to be interesting. I like the Newgarden right in 6. We got Rosenquist in here. Yeah, he did have front wing damage from low power earlier. So let's see if they switch out that wing or if they just have really poor gas mileage. I don't see a wing out. Just standard pit stop. Felix in and out. And he may actually have the best pit stop on the entire track. He's not in the first one where Blow has to crank it to the right just to get out of his box. They're currently interviewing Santino Ferrucci, who's not racing. If you missed it, he crashed in warm-ups this morning. It couldn't have happened to a better guy. Yeah. No comment. Water break. So Malukas has got to be pitting soon too. If it goes green, Pato's going to be the leader, followed by the Andretti triplets. Now Marcus Armstrong still presumably in 5th, and Delvin G. Francesco, if he gets a top 10, that would be incredible. What are last lap times coming around here? Lap times. It looks like the last lap fast. Oof. Burners. Willpower. Alexander Rossi just blew a tire, and pit road is about to get busy. And Alex Palou just got more laps. Soft tires are about to become interesting. Now do you just put them on now, anticipating another caution? Huge incident. Yeah, Rossi just blew a tire. For all those in the chat. Oh, he got loose, and the wall ripped it to shreds. Yep. Going right down into turn 1. Wow, Alexander Rossi done for the day. That sucks. I don't know. I don't know who's an Alexander Rossi fan. I don't know that many people, but Rossi's good people, so sucks to see. And back to the race. Alex Below's day just got a lot more interesting. I don't know if you stay out. It's not worth it. You have to pit. And he just put the softs on now. But then you can't do a two stopper. I don't think the two stopper is really in play anyway because of the gas mileage you'd have to get. Oh, he blew that thing out. Oof. Please don't be a red flag. Please don't be a red flag. It looks like it's just a ripped up banner. Pit road getting busy. Yeah, I feel like you have to pit here. You're just gambling too much if you stay out for the extra 3 laps of fuel advantage you're going to get. Yeah, Val's coming in. What do you got? Those do not look like soft compound tires. Yeah, Alex Palou might not have a good day. But betting against Alex Palou is a mistake. Yep. Welcome to the casino. I feel like you don't do the sauce right now. Hello does not pit. No one, no takers. Absolutely no one. No one in the back. No one. Not a soul. Oh, pits are closed. Yeah, pay attention. Oh, yeah, Rossi did blow a bunch of debris all over the track, so cleanup may take another lap. It was Louis Foster going to the hard tire. I would imagine everyone's going to stick on the hard compound until you absolutely have to run the softs. Yeah, Pato Award's going to take over the lead of this race, presumably, and yeah, Pato Award presumably about to take over. Hello, was out, and Dixon Ganassi gambles. Kyle Kirkwood. Kyle Kirkwood spins on pit lane. He's going to the end of the field. David Malukas wins the race off of pit road. Kyle Kirkwood spins. Newgarden out third. Presumably Pato back and forth, but he didn't need to pit. Palou and Nixon stay out. They're going to have to pit soon. They're going to have to pit soon. Gas only can go so far. Very interesting. So current running order: Palou, Dixon, VK Simpson, Daly top 5. Low power: Pato, Schwartzman, Graham Rahal, and Felix Rosenquist finish out the top 10. Abel, Malukas, Foster, Newgarden, and Lundgaard through 15. Erickson, Herta, Armstrong, Siegel, DeFrancesco through 20. Then you got Ilott, Stingray, and Kyle Kirkwood is now the last car on the lead lap after that spin in pit road. Still need to see a replay on that because he probably got hit in the backside by someone. This is based on the evidence provided. Rasmussen is apparently still turning laps, which is good. He only lost the nose. I'm playing games on the backstretch. Interesting. And looks like we're going green. It would be cool if Fox and the broadcast caught up. Jeez. IndyCar. Help yourself, man. Come on. You gotta be live there in the replay. And Newgarden to the inside. Oh, we got a crash. Turn 1. There goes. Who else is getting caught up in it? Slide, boys. Slide right through there. It looks like Christian Rasmussen avoids that one. Who we got involved? Someone's on top of someone. Looks like Jacob Abel's a hat right about now. Yeah, I don't know who he's on top of. When we get through, back of the field, Abel gets hit. I don't know who's underneath him, though. Presumably, that's Joseph Newgarden, which would. Yep, that's Joseph Newgarden with a hat. Hensky. Oof. Well, there goes Kyle Kirkwood spots back from his spinning incident. Oh, there's a couple of them. Interesting. All now Flo and Dixon are geniuses. I should just put the softs on. Nolan Siegel getting attended to. New front wing, it looks like. That DeFrancesco. Yeah. Well, New Garden crashes again. Jacob Abel's a hat. And there we are. Going into turn one on the restart. And yeah, Jacob Abel just kind of cut it short, and Joseph Newgarden got underneath him. DeFrancesco's maybe good. But yeah, we got construction sites. Welcome to Canada. Oh, there's Joseph Newgarden, very upset. Well, Power is currently in sixth, so anticipate something happening at the front of the field. Yep, he doesn't want to hear from anyone. Feel bad for Joseph. Feel bad for Scotty. I really can't feel bad for Will Power, but I think he understands. He's just a cowboy. Can't feel bad for Cowboys. They Cowboys. Newgarden walks away. I don't see how the cars could possibly get through there. But they're professionals. They are still turning laps, so. Pato looks like a horse jockey on his IndyCar cam. He's just bouncing over every bump. man. What is Plo gonna do? Yeah. Sorry, Alex. I know next week. Unfortunate. All right, Plo, you got to pit at some point, man. You can't just not have gas. There goes New Garden again. Okay, lap 41. So now we got softs. Rena's VK in the lead. Good for him. He has to pit too. We get a home lap, 55-56. So and this should be the end of the tire debate in about 13 laps. Rena's VK taking us that green. Pato going in. Pato taking 4. Big elbows. Power fights back. Oh, and willpower. Penske. Can he go? Can he go? Can he go? Can he go? He can go. Willpower just back of the line. Penske, man. Someone's got to write a book about this. I might write a book about this. This has been wild. Marcus Armstrong in the pits. Don't know why you want to pit on yellow unless you got damage from willpower contact. And there goes Pato, third. Bye-bye, Connor Daly. Guard is close behind. Yeah, Pato's going to eat. They're even have a halfway bet on this race. If you lose the state Pato award for a podium outright win, pretty sure the odds are negative 1,000. The Andretti trio hanging around the mid pack. Alex Lowe fighting forward. Looks like Dixon just staying right within contact. Louis Foster had to pit. Louis Foster Afternoon falls apart on him. Pato up to P2 because he's going to take down Simpson. That turn one is where Pato's going to make his bread today. That's the third lap in a row going into turn one. Pass, Reedus VK. I would anticipate getting overtaken in about 10 corners. Gunnar Daly. Oh, Kevin Simpson fighting, though. He's not giving it up. 10 laps to get home. 55, 56 is what we're looking at for the final pit stops. Yeah, I would imagine Paddle's about to take the lead here. You can touch him. I mean, get back to the TV. Oh, Paddle not close enough on this one. Yeah, Team Penske, bad day at the office. Willpower just joining. Willpower just got forced into the wall on the restart, so he's the last one in line. Maybe Delvin J. Francesco got into him. There's been no confirmation on that. McLaughlin lost a love, not crashing into the wall, and Joseph Newgarden just drove underneath Jacob Abel. In wrong place, wrong time, unfortunately. Bad luck around the Penske shop. Ritas VK fighting with Pato. He's not giving it up. Good for him. I would imagine Ritas VK will win a 500 in his life just the way he drives. Last lap time. Who do we got running what? Marcus Armstrong, 1029, fastest lap. Last lap. Will Power, 1032. Award, third fastest lap. Where's the Andretti triplets? 10, 11, 12. Below right behind him. And mid-pack going to be very fun these next few laps. Low's tires don't have much left on them. But it's house below, so the rules don't apply. Or at least logic doesn't apply. And he's got Scott Dixon, too. Last lap. Rena's VK, fastest lap. Marcus Armstrong still cooking. Rasmussen still cooking. Does this all of a sudden turn into a undercut overcut race? Because pretty much anyone can outlast Pillow, but do you want to pit before him? Rasmussen 1024 on the last lap. Fast car, unfortunately, 2 laps down. Rinus VK will not cede his position. Good for him. Pato just put down a 1027. Zach Brown. Great interview with him the other day on YouTube. Hopefully McLaren keeps stepping up around the world. Better product, better fans. So Pato just put down a 1027. VK a 1029. He's catching up. Catching him slowly. About 5 laps, 6 laps from the go home lap. And it's all about how long Pelot can go. He got the sauce on lap 42 and ran 2 on yellow, so he may have 5 left. Green's VK running the gas game. Very impressive, sir. He's about 3 laps away from being able to pull it off. And he did pit back on the first crash of the day to take his softs off. So he should be done. Everyone should be done with their softs, aside from the Ganathis who are currently running them. So about next 5 laps are going to determine the race. Unless we have a flurry of late cautions. 47 laps for Green's VK. Good God, man. I saw Pelot has already run 11 laps on the softs. Overcut or undercut. Venus VK has to get to lap 54. He doesn't really have to. He just did. He could just pay now. He just made 47 laps, but a lot of those were under caution. Yeah, it's the Andretti triplets 9 through 11, and then you got Ganassi 12 and 13. Below just ran. Malukas just did a 1024. Simpson a 1025. Yeah, they're still moving on the from Pelot. Oof. Lap time is dropping down the charts. That's also this whole pack. Kirkwood, Erickson, Dixon, Pelot, and Herter are all running 103.8s. The front guys are a second and a half up on them every lap. If this were to go green, if they need 25 seconds ahead on track, and they're not going to be able to get there in time. There goes Pelot. Well, no, that's willpower. Around Nolan Siegel. That was back in 12th position. Maluka just ran a 102.2. Oof. He's hauling ace. Did he pit early? Yeah, he already pitted. He's going for the undercut. Maluka thinks he can do it in 38 laps. It's not impossible. David Lucas is playing for the win. He just needs to stay out of everything if this undercut works. Good on him. Who just dove in the pit lane? Nothing's updating. I don't think it was VK. There's Lungard. Lap 54. Does Pato come in the next lap? I don't think he needs to. I think he can just stay out as long as he wants. I know I said one more stop, but yeah, Pato versus Malukas at the opposite ends of the line, but undercut versus overcut. If Pato only needs one more stop, why can't he just run the 70? Randis VK should be coming in this lap. Lucas just put down a 102.3, VK 102.7, Herta 102.7. If Lucas is far enough off the leaders, he's just got clean air. He's got 7 seconds between him and Siegel, so he can just put down qualifying laps every lap and just cut into that lead. What is he off? If he's off under 25 seconds, it's probably what he's pushing towards. Is that 25-second threshold? And there's Malukas right in the screen. Palou is in the pits. Soft tires gave out. Did Dixon stay out? Does not look like Dixon stayed out. Ericsson just overtook Rosenquist for 5th on track. Lucas is 27 seconds. Alex Palou is on his way to the checkered. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Reynolds VK made it to lap 55. He just made it 50 laps, 51 laps. And he's still putting out laps. He's still turning 102.9s. How long can you go, man? He has to pit at some point. Good for Reynolds. Scott Dixon's on pit lane. So where does Dixon come out in relation to Palou? Dixon beats Palou off pit lane. Push the pass. VK's got the advantage. Simpson still has 145. Good for him. Green's VK staying now, putting everyone to school. Where's Lucas at 26 seconds? VK or Herter just put down a 102.4. VK at 102.4. Pato 102.7. Ericsson at 102.4. So the Andretti guys are still clocking fast laps. I don't see. Maybe Kirkwood just pitted. That's 103.8. That's alarming. Last pit lap was lap 4. There goes Renus VK. He made it 55 laps. Come on, good stop, boys. Good stop. Where does he merge with? That looks like Callum Milot. Is it Schwartzman? He only dropped to 7th. Wow. 22 seconds. Yeah, Malukas is 4 seconds behind Stingray Robb. Herta just put down to 102.1. Kirkwood at 102.4. Kiffin Simpson 102.5. Pato 102.5. Good for Renus VK. Bring it home, man. Bring it home. Let's get some fresh faces up in here. Pato's in the pits. Where's the merge? No cautions. Let's get through this clean. Marcus Ericsson to lead. Colin Herta now in second. I would imagine them boys still got a pit. Here comes Pato. And here's Renus. Pato Pato takes it pretty easily, and he only dropped a third. The Andretti's are still going to have to pit. Yeah, Erickson and Hurt are going to have to jump in. They're probably going to fall 9th, 10th. They'll meet up with Kirkwood back out on track. Malukas will presumably go back to a top 4. Rasmussen still putting down fast laps with a damaged car. BK just put down a 102.5. And everyone else, everyone in front of him slower than him. And he's going to use that push to pass advantage. You would probably want to take him down as soon as possible. There you go, Renus. He's got him. He's got him in sight anyway. Come on, VK. Herter just put down a 101.8. Rosenquist a 102.4. VK a 102.7. Award a 103 flat. Malukas put down a 102.9. Kirkwood just put down a 102.6. Plo just put down, what was that? Alex Plo, oh, it said 104. Something must have happened. Colin Herta in the lead, but not for long. Andretti's going to bottle this one pretty bad, it looks like. Come on, Renus, take him. Let's race him hard, man. Come on, Renus. Pato just put down a 102.9. Kirkwood a 102.5. Malukas is in 5th, so he'll be fighting for a podium. Malukas is going to be podium bound, it looks like. He's got to take down Stingray Rob. There's Mr. Armstrong running. He was up here in the beginning. Marcus Armstrong, 35. So I guess back in 16th place. Not looking good. Colin Herta is in the pits. So we're about to watch Pato take the lead on screen. Colin is out of his box. Clean stop, fast stop. Hopefully they don't Penske it. So here comes Herta out of the pits. Oh, he's still under the bridge. So he's going to pop out on screen right about now. That's Herta exiting pit road. 7th spot, it looks like. Merging in between Erickson and Kirkwood. David Malukas in the 3rd. Alex Palou is running deep in the field. He's got to be flirting with 10th. He came up behind Dixon on track following the pit cycle. They're running 14th, 15th. Worse for Ganassi. Everyone should be able to make it here. The Andretti's definitely can make it. They're going to have to fight through those three. It looks like Pato's going to take a big chunk out of the points lead this weekend if everything holds serve. I wouldn't mind seeing Regas win, but who's not a Pato fan? Hurta 6, Erickson 7th, Kirkwood 8th for the Andretti boys. Graham Rahal an impressive 9th. Callum Ilott, last lap time 101.9, fastest lap. Malukas 101.9, second fastest lap. Felix running in 10th, Callum Ilott at 11th. Let's go top 10, P10. Come on, Callum. You got him. Give him hell. Palau. Yeah, we haven't been used to seeing Palau trapped in traffic. It's been watch Palau drive around on Sunday afternoons. A yellow would be devastating. We'll probably get one in the last 25 laps. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Stingray Rob up 19 spots. Malukas up 12. Pato up 9. Good job, Stingray Rob. Up 19. Jeez. Oh, he just dropped a spot to Erickson, it looks like. Hurta's in the top 5. But he's noticeably behind Kiffin Simpson, it looks like. The Prema team just laid down 102 flat and 102.1 fastest laps on the track last time go around. Prema boys got speed. Kiffin Simpson running a 102.3. Good for him. A top 5 would be good for Kiffin. Yeah, Alex is asking if anyone else pitted or anyone else needs to, and everyone's pretty much done. Everyone in front of him is. I know the Andretti's are done. The McLarens are done. I don't even know who the McLarens are in front of him except for the leader. Lundgaard's probably in front of him. I think Lundgaard's running around 11th right now. Yeah, 5, 6, 8 for Andretti. They're coming. A caution brings them right back into it. But we don't want to see this thing go under yellow again. There's been enough yellows. Will Power still turning laps. Come on, Kyle. If you're just joining, Kyle Kirkwood did spin in the pits earlier, and he did have to go back of the line for that. So he's given up a lot of positions. Already fought back up to 7th to be with the Andretti cars. So Colin Herta just laid a 102.8 down. 102.6. Sorry, I can't read. $23 to go. So we think there's another stop to make, but there shouldn't be another stop to make. The top 10 should be able to get home from here. DeFrancesco just put down a 102.5 best lap of the day. Good for him. He was involved in the Newgarden crash earlier with Jacob Abel. Oh, Lundgaard setting the pace for the Ganassi boys. That's where he is. So he does have to fight with the McLaren directly. I don't know if Ganassi's going to get a top 10 out of this. They're going to need a caution, and they're going to need it in the right place of the track, or at least in the running field. And Herta is chasing down Kiffin Simpson. If this does go green, he may catch the tail of Malukas. He just ran a 101.9. Malukas just ran a 101, 102.7. He was picking up better part of a second each lap. At least on Kevin Simpson. Good for Renus VK though, still holding up in second. As long as everyone's done on the softs, it would be a driver error at this point. That would bring out a caution. Or I mean a mechanical failure, but it shouldn't be the tires. Everyone should be on the hards from here on out. Everyone should have gas too. I don't know who they were speaking of that still may need to pit. They should all be able to make it. Stingray Rob's been 31 laps, so Stingray Rob will have to pit in eighth. So I'll give Ganassi some position. He's at 31 laps. Rossi's at 29. Malukas is at 21. You can make it 42 laps. That's, Malukas, you're playing with fire. A lot of those have been under green because he did the undercut. Armstrong at 17. Lundgaard at 17. So that's 37 laps. Marcus Armstrong may be in a really good position. Where are they running on track? I think they are running right ahead of Palou. Lundgaard's in front of Palou. Where's Marcus Armstrong? He's running right behind him. So he could potentially be running for a P4. Going to be interesting 20 laps, thankfully. Colin just put down a 102.1. He is chasing him down. Christmas. 3 stops. Stingray Rob did just pit. Kalamila, top 10. Go for you, man. Take it home. If you get into top 5, that'd be sweet, but take the top 10 for Prema anytime we can get one. Yeah, so it looks like Malukas is really the only contender who maybe needs yellow because he's at 23 laps, so he's going to have to go 43 laps between pits. That was going to be difficult on green racing laps, no yellows to save some gas. So Malukas may be dropping. Herter may be fighting for a podium as he rips it and Kevin Simpson into his grasps. Yep, there he comes. Delvin G. Francesco out of the pits. Kalamila, top 10. Connor Daly, Lundgaard, Dixon, Palou, Armstrong, top 15. Power, Siegel, Schwartzman, Stingray, Rob dropped back to 19th. There goes all his gains. He was up 19 spots a few laps ago. But no, you got to pit. So Rossi, where are you running? Oh, Alexander Rossi's out. He blew out his tire. So it's really just Malukas who's really flirting with fire on gas. Herta's riled up 3 and 4. I wish we could just have a camera follow them around. We have to follow the broadcast. 3 pit stops for Schwartzman, no good. You got to keep time off the pit road. It's a main priority. Don't stop on the track. Rahal and Rosenquist, we're at 9 and 10, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 on the track fighting right now. Graham Rahal having a good showing. Obviously, sad for him in Mid Ohio. That's the track he'd want to win at, but good for him. And Kevin Simpson they did just say he has 109 push to pass seconds left, so that does put him in the Casbird seat on the way out. But we're 17 to go, and caution flag maybe on the horizon, just the way it's gone. Lucas is 25 laps. Oof. Last lap time. What are we running, guys? Herder just ran a 102.2. Simpson 102.5. Pato 102.4. Oh, we got a bottleneck in the midfield. Push to pass. Kevin Simpson has the most, and Hurt is chasing him down. Really don't want to seal that yellow. Did Lucas just pit? Yep. Lucas just had to pit. 16 to go. Felix Rosenquist just missed. I believe that'd be turn 8. Looks like turn 8. Ooh, that's a bold merge. Oh, and he cuts off Alex Blow to get back into the racing line. Oof. And there goes Blow around him. Slight delay, sir. Will power to the outside of Rosenquist. Wonder what happened there. Tire lockup, presumably. Lucas had to pit. Where'd he fall in at? Is he right behind Rosenquist now? Or right in front of him? Lucas 15th. Rosenquist is right behind him, or right in front of him. Okay. Marcus Erickson just put down a blister in 102.1. Let's see what we get in the final 15. Well, Lucas did not get the yellow he needed. He could have made it anyway. I don't know what casino game he was playing, but it was not his day. It's a shame that cars need gas. Oh, God. Callum Milo just ran a 102.6, 4th fastest lap on track. VK at 102.7, 6th fastest. Go for Renus VK. Hopefully this holds together for him. He just lost off a pit road to Pato. McLaren's firing on all cylinders. And Zach Brown's in town. McLaren winning with Zach Brown in town for the weekend makes a lot of sense. I would anticipate the McLaren team to make strides the rest of the season. Get Pato's one. Oh, well, Lucas. Oh, man. That takes more time off of where he was at. Up there, he had a lockup. Turn three for Rosenquist, and then he comes out right in front of below. Excuse me, sir. And have a good day. Will Power and Rosenquist for the second time today. Will Power tries to run over his front wing, which is interesting because they're going forward. But Kalamilot and P8, there we go. We got a couple more spots to go, man. We're room for P5 Kalamilot. Herta in fourth, chasing down Simpson. Simpson does have a huge advantage on push to pass, which he's probably just going to lay into, maintain a podium. Hopefully, we don't get a yellow in the last 12. Colton Herta is reeling them in, though. He has cut into that lead every lap. It's kind of stalling around now, though, because Potter's putting down similar lap times. He's shaving a 10th off a lap. That's not enough for the Andretti boys to catch him. Dale Coyne Racing upset with the way everything turned out. But good for you, Green's VK. Bring it home, man. Connor Daly under Lundgaard. And there goes Alex Palou. Oh, man. Lundgaard fighting. We got action with him to go. No cautions, boys, but we may be headed towards one. Will Power almost into the wall twice in about 3 corners. Lucas is fighting like hell. He's pissed. He would have been in front of these guys if it wasn't for that tire bobble on his final pit. Scott Dixon takes on Connor Daly for 9th. Malukas to the outside of Lundgaard. Malukas is trying to get him on the outside, inside, any side. Good for them. Palou is trapped, and Palou's trapped in the worst spot because Lucas and Lundgaard are not about to let him pad, so he may be getting an outside the top 10 finish. Kyle Kirkwood just put down a 102.8. Scott Dixon a 102.9. Pato a 102.9. Malukas got him to the outside. Connor Daly to the outside. Lundgaard to the outside. Palou, nope. Connor Daly shut the door. Malukas is on fucking rails. Lundgaard and Daly, followed by Palou. Lundgaard's gonna do Lundgaard things here in a couple corners. Full Power still hanging in contact here. Palou's thinking about it. Nope. Full Power dive bombs. Rosenquist falls in another spot. Malukas with the last fastest lap at a 102.6. We got Dirt coming up. There goes Lundgaard to the outside of Connor Daly. Got him. Nope, into the wall. Out. Lundgaard's pushed to the side. We got debris on the track. Hopefully that does not bring out the yellow. Something fell off of Lundgaard's car. These boys are wild. Good for you, Lundgaard. That's racing, man. Lundgaard. He's going to do Lundgaard things. I just said it. He's an entertaining watch. He's a good reason to be a race fan. Although I haven't seen the camera, a piece of his car definitely fell off. I watched the yellow or the orange panel flip onto the track. Hopefully that's not a debris issue. Well, power to the outside of Connor Daly. Lundgaard. Marcus Armstrong fighting with him. And just to go back to the front, VK is 2.2 seconds behind Pato. He is catching him. He ran at 102.9. Pato ran at 103.2. Shade about 0.4 a second. He can catch him if those lap times persist. That would be interesting. Kevin Simpson is not clocking fast laps at the moment. What was his last lap? 103.1. Hurt our 102.4. So Hurt is still chasing down Simpson. VK can catch Pato. Yeah. See, didn't something flip off his car? Yeah. See it. I mean, the stream sucks. But if you watch the replay, you'll see a chip of orange fly into the track. It's trade of paint. VK. Lucas just ran a 101.9. He's going to try and catch Callum lot. P8 would be nice for Prema. Yeah, and outside of top 10 for Pelot would be interesting to the point situation, as Pato will probably get most laps led. He could walk out of here with 53 points, put a dent into it, at least make the last month exciting from a championship perspective. And Pato's catching traffic. Let's see what this does to the lead with VK. He has maintained just under 2.5 seconds. VK just ran a 103 flat, and he ran a 102.8. What power is put down a 102.5 from the mid pack? He just passed Pelot somewhere. I don't think Kevin Simpson's going to win this, but podium would be huge. VK podium would be huge. Andretti will be disappointed, but 4, 5, 6 isn't a bad haul. And at this point, I don't know if caution would end the race or not. Hopefully not. Hopefully they'll let him fight it out. Lucas just put down a 102.2. Still the fastest man on track. I don't know if he can catch Isla for 8th, but he is moving. Yeah, Colin Hurt is going to fight like hell for that podium. And he's been chasing him down for 10, 15 laps now, just chipping away at it. Kevin Simpson did have a huge push to pass. He had 109 with about 10 laps to go, and he's down to 44. So he has definitely been utilizing it to maintain his lead over Colin Hurt. But yeah, Hurt is right on his ass, and Hurt is so fast around this thing. Push to passes may help to a degree, but he's going to fight like hell. Pistons lap 26 for Herta. Kevin Simpson 30. So he's 4 laps of the good on tires. He's chasing them down. Please don't take each other out, boys. Just whatever it is, be clean. Ruined for both of them, unfortunately. Three to go. Pato's actually stretched that lead. Now we're down to a second, it looks like. In this VK, trying to maintain contact with Herta or with Award, but he's still 3 seconds behind. It looks like the real battle is going to be for third between Herta and Simpson. Hopefully, I'm just rooting for Venus VK to get through this, survive, and get a podium, get a second place in his life. It'd be good on him with 3 to go. Let's see what we got. No yellows. Oh, Malukas just survived. That looks like it's Nolan Siegel and Rosenquist. That's what it looks like at first glance. 2 to go. This is probably going to end under yellow. Malukas got into 9th. Dixon 10th power. All right, looks like this is going to go under yellow to the checker. Yeah, they aren't moving. They are stationary cars in the racing line. What happened here? Oh, it looks like Rosenquist just lost it, and Nolan didn't have anywhere to go. Bad part of the track to have that happen at. Yeah, he just got loose. He tried to miss him. Poor luck, Mr. Siegel. You weren't having the best day, but you deserve to finish on the lead lap. Not the finish we wanted, but go for McLaren, getting the win. Zach Brown in town. Good for Arenas VK Racer of the Day. Kevin Simpson probably gets the 1B on that for coming in third. Good for both of them getting on the podium. The Andretti boys take 4, 5, and 6. Graham Rahal with an impressive 7th today. Callum Ilott in P8. I wanted a P5, but we got a P8 for Mr. Ilott and the Prima team. So we'll clap for Arenas VK, getting a podium. Below finishes in 12th. Scott Dixon with a top 10. Will Power finishes in 11th. Good fight from him. Midway through the race, he got pushed into the wall and was the last man in line, so he was able to fight through that traffic. Lutengard 13th. Marcus Armstrong 14th. Connor Daly in 15th. Good for them. Pato Award's going to take a huge cut into this championship points standing situation with Pelot finishing in 12th. It looks like Pato gets a street circuit win a week after an oval win. Hopefully this means the end of the season is going to get nice and juicy after the Pelot Fest we had at the beginning of the year. No one roots against Alex Pelot, but you'd like to see a diversity in your winner circle. Good for Arenas VK, good for Kevin Simpson. There we go. Tony Kanaan and Zach Brown exchange pleasantries. Checkered flag for Pato O'Ward. Second of the season. First on a street course. And they made it a long time. Schwartzman 16, Stingray Rob 17, Siegel 18, Rosenquist 19, Rasmussen 20. And that is Toronto, everyone. Pato O'Ward with the win. All right. We'll be back later with a race recap. Until then, have a good day. Thank you.